In our last video, we talked about red flags to look for in the job offer. But what about the good signs? In this video, we will be tackling the things to look for when deciding to accept the job offer. This will give you the information you need to make the best possible decision. So let's get this started. First, see if you were treated fairly and respectfully during the interview process. A company that treats job candidates well is likely to treat their employees well too. Think about your experience filling out the application and during the interviews. Was the process easy and straightforward, without any time-wasting assessments? If so, it could be a good sign. Take some time to evaluate the interview process itself. Did it go smoothly, and did they get back to you in a timely manner? And did they make you go through extra interviews that weren't necessary? Some of the best companies only need 2 interviews to hire someone. But if a company makes you go through 6 or 7 rounds of interviews, assessments, and projects, it's worth considering if that's the type of company you want to work for. This whole process is what we call the candidate experience. Was it a pleasant one? Interviewing is one of the least favorite things to do. So good employers try to make it as easy as possible to attract top talent. Lastly, was the boss engaged with you during the process? Did they seem genuinely interested in your candidacy and excited about the opportunity? If the boss was engaged, it's a good sign that the team is engaged too, and that the work environment will be positive. Next off, a good employer makes sure that the job description is clear and realistic. It shouldn't be too short or vague, nor overly long with too much information. It should be just right, giving you a good understanding of what's expected of you. Make sure the expectations are achievable for one person. You wouldn't want to walk into a job where the expectations are unrealistic and impossible to meet. This could lead to frustration and burnout, and it's important to have clear and achievable expectations from the start. And of course, a good employer should offer a competitive wage. So you better check out this one too. If they offer you more than what you asked for, it shows they value their employees and don't want them to undervalue themselves. And if they are known for offering high wages in their industry, that's a sign that it's a great company to work for. Plus, if they offer you a great wage without any negotiating, even better. Benefits are also important to consider. A strong benefits package that includes good medical, dental, and vision coverage is a sign that the company is invested in its employees. A subtle but important factor to consider is if the benefits have been improving over time. This is a good indicator of a company you want to work for, because many organizations are cutting back on benefits and making them more expensive. So, if the company you're interviewing with is offering valuable benefits, it's probably a great place to work. Another factor in a good job offer is the company's focus on work-life balance. A good employer encourages their employees to take time off, and may even offer more than the standard vacation time, holidays, and flex time. Some companies are even offering unlimited vacation time, but with a minimum requirement of taking off 3 weeks a year. This shows they understand that taking time off recharges employees and leads to more productivity. You should also look into the maternity and paternity leave policies, which will give you an idea of the company's value on work-life balance. Take into account as well how the company values its current employees, especially during tough times. Did they quickly lay off workers during an economic downturn? Have they improved benefits packages or cut them? Do they pay well or lag behind in the industry? Do they invest in the tools their employees need to succeed? Do they prioritize professional development, such as sending employees to seminars, offering tuition reimbursement, or supporting continuing education? These are all signs that a company values its employees and is committed to their growth. In relation to our previous point, you should also consider checking whether the company shares its profits with employees, like through performance bonuses or equity. Good employers understand that when employees have a stake in the business, they're more motivated to achieve success. If the job offer includes a generous equity stake, that's a positive sign. But keep in mind, it's important to make sure the company has good products and services and is a leader in the industry, or else all that equity won't matter if the company fails. And last but not the least, consider the company's reputation. Having a top quality employer on your resume can greatly impact your career growth. On the other hand, Working for a bad employer can hold you back. So, focus on seeking out the best opportunities to ensure your career success. So, those are some signs that indicate you're dealing with a quality employer and should accept a job offer. If you have multiple job offers, these signs can help you decide which one to accept. But remember, once you start a job, there's a lot of work to be done. So, be sure to check out our related video on how to excel in your new job to make sure your employer knows they made the right decision. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one.